The reason Professor Tuguba's Constitution Review Commission's work has become stalled is partly because of this state politics dynamics in which the state has lost out. And so Parliament itself, which is supposed or structured to be the institution to lead reforms, has been politicized to a point. Of course, it's fundamentally a political body. We all know that. The membership is political. But it's been politicized to a point that Parliament has forgotten its constitutional mandates. But it is not because Parliament doesn't know what it has to do, but it's because Parliament has been hijacked by the executive over the years. And Parliament has happily been hijacked, so to speak. The reason that is, and I know members of Parliament are here, Parliament is also in the business of contempt. So I speak respectfully. But the reason Parliament has happily been hijacked, and I'm saying happily because they are not complaining. It's almost like the Stockholm Syndrome. Under the Stockholm Syndrome, when a kidnapper kidnaps someone for such a long time, the victim falls in love with the kidnapper. And the victim questions why you even want to release him or her at all. Parliament, I think, is beginning to question. Parliament is suffering from the Stockholm Syndrome, in my opinion. They are beginning to question why we even want to release them from the grip of the executive. And the reason that is because the executive over the years, under the constitutional arrangement of old, has succeeded in making Parliament a transitory chamber. So instead of Parliament being a destination of choice for governance, people who go to Parliament in expectation of higher glory. You either become a minister, or if you don't become a minister, you sit on a board. And if you don't sit on a board, even worse, you become a chief executive officer. Parliament is supposed to be the auditor general, so to speak, of government behavior, of agency behavior. And then you have members of Parliament sitting on boards. These same boards are supposed to appear before Parliament under the Public Accounts Committee to explain how they are applying their offices. And yet, the member of Parliament who is sitting on that Public Accounts Committee is on the board of that entity. The conflict is unimaginable. And so we have a situation in which the system has been crafted to achieve a purpose. But that system has been exploited to a point where there is a choke. And the reform process, which is supposed to be started and ended in Parliament, that entity that is supposed to start and end the process is clearly complicit in the current problem.